Liz, let's pretend that you and I aren't so beautiful. How would we function in the real world?
This is just unbelievable, Chris. You've got two millionaires, multi-millionaires, extremely famous women getting together to whinge about how hard life is. And notice how Megan starts down this trail of like picking up her victimhood points. You know, I've been tarred as a diva. And Mariah doesn't buy into it. She's like, oh, you are a diva.
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. That girl just contradicted. The one that was just talking, the reporter, she just contradicted. He said, first of all, like I said, and the Meghan Markle girl, she might have been rich from the beginning, or at least her parents were probably more well off than Mariah Carey's parents were, you know. So it's like, yeah, that's my whole point. You see how they're like, it's like they're not the same. That girl ain't got shit on Mariah. I ain't even talking about looks or body. You know, Meghan Markle might be better looking in the face, you know, whatever. I don't know. It just depends. Age-wise, it might be just it. Mariah's older, way older. But this shit I'm talking about, she made herself, whatever she had to do to get in the business, I don't know. That was back in the 80s. I don't know. But she's not, Mariah ain't no some rich chick, you know, who's been rich her whole life, you know. And I think that's kind of fucked up to say it like that, you know, because at first, you know, yeah, she's multi-millionaire, whatever the fuck she got now, but that's totally different. Yeah, that's America. That's the American dream, right? Started from nothing. And like I said, you know, it's not just she, you know, like there's other female singers that got rich, but, you know, they had the machine behind them. Maybe they just had the look, and maybe they had the, you know, the Hollywood machine, or the art, you know, the music machine. They needed somebody to, you know, to make. And it's like, that is totally different, y'all. Like, you know, two divas. No, the Meghan Markle is not a diva in the traditional sense. She didn't do anything. We don't know her professional work. We don't know what movie she ever was in, whether she played in a movie or she got parts in a movie, or she got a little movie that nobody ever straight to DVD or straight to streaming movies. We don't know what she did. Or was she a model? She wasn't. Yeah, she's not even Tyra Banks. You know, Tyra Banks was top of her game. She's not a model like Tyra Banks, you know. And I would think in California, LA, she's a dime a dozen. And this ain't men judging women. Yeah, that's what all that new words they came up with. Don't judge. It is like she want to be judged. That's the whole point of models. They want to be judged, and they, you know, either they win or lose. That's what I'm saying. That's the communism agenda. That's the part of it, the mental brainwashing. You know, like you can't say, yeah, you judge it, and like I said, they had so the whole time, all of that from I think they really started by the late 80s. You know, they was mad at the Miss USA pageant, you know, this and that. And like they said, it's a small, if it was a real movement, it was a small amount of women, the feminists. The rest of the women, either they didn't care because they had their own lives, or they didn't care because they like it. Yeah, basically trying to control everybody, you know. Oh, they're objectifying, you know, whatever. I still never understood that shit. You know, how's that objectifying? It's like, who came up with that stupid shit? But I'm thankful for all that stupid, because it's so stupid. It makes no sense. They're objectifying women. What? And then they saw it wasn't working. Well, sometimes men get objectified too. Like, what? None of that makes sense. It's human nature. The heart wants what it wants. You can't go against human nature. Whatever y'all were trying to do with this stupid shit, objectifying, what the hell does that mean? You're treating them like an object. What? They want to be treated like an object. And more than likely, the guy that objectify, yes, y'all call objectify, he's doing whatever she wants. Unless he's that dude, you know, that's different, but this whole, but my point, that's why I was talking about the Meghan Markle, because of the you can see the whoever's in charge, the desperation that they resorted to making her do this stupid shit, and you know, the empowering women, and you know, she got Serena and now Mariah, and I don't know if she's still gonna make another show next week with another woman. I don't know, who could it be? Who else is powerful? You know, it gotta be black. You know, Serena, Mariah, who else? Who else could be next? Maybe an actress, you know. Shit, she ain't gonna get Halle Berry on there or something. You know, yeah, how hard it is for this and that. Oh, yeah, she ain't gonna get not just Halle Berry. What's her name? Yeah, with Tyra Banks or something. You know, it did. Oh, it's this and that. So. What is she gonna, you know, who they gonna get? But for some reason, you see Mariah wasn't having it though. Mariah Carey, she wasn't having that shit. And just like all of us, Mariah's brainwashed too, because she said, yeah, but at least not. She thinks she has to own it, and she thinks that's what makes her better. I think what makes her better is she probably was a better person, period. You know, it basically, if a person with all that talent, whether it's a male, female, whether it's an athlete, a singer, actor, if they're down to earth, that's just fine. If they're not, that's on you for being a celebrity worshiper anyway. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you shouldn't have been all in their face trying to get an autograph. You know, they don't have to be down to earth, because we shouldn't, you know. One time matter of fact, I seen Will Smith. Ain't say nothing to him. Not a thing. I was 16. This is like 1990. Same day, I saw Dominique Wilkins standing next to me. Matter of fact, didn't see him. He was standing next to me for at least 5 or 10 minutes, just like a regular person. Because for some reason, I don't know why, because it was Jack the Rapper. I don't know if you just look that up, you know what it is. And I just happened to find it. I just happened hanging out as a teenager. I just happened to take the bus downtown Atlanta, what I usually do on the weekend, and I ain't never heard of Jack the Rapper. They was handing out promo tapes. I had the little promo tape. But you look it up. But the point was, a lot of people standing in front of this hotel, and I was just walking around downtown, just see what I could see at 16. Maybe try to get on a girl, you know, whatever. But then I noticed Dominique Wilkins is standing next to me. And, you know, I just say, what's up? Obviously, he had to look down, but he did the head nod. He did, the what's up. He just said that was it. You know, I'm back to looking at, and he's still standing. He ain't say nothing, you know, nothing. I ain't say nothing. I get your order. You're Dominique Wilkins. No. Will Smith walked by, all that shit, you know. And then, matter of fact, they almost let me in, because this was 1990. And if y'all know anything about the 90s, especially not just Atlanta, remember them He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother t-shirts, all of them? I had a bunch of them, right? And I had a Kente cloth book bag with Malcolm X on the back, and a Kente cloth kufi. And I had a little pendant with Nefertiti on it. Yeah, I was like Black Down, Zulu Nation, nigga. But that was the style. It wasn't just the style, you know, you black. And so I'm standing at the door. They literally opened the door to the hotel. Will Smith had walked in. I'm already, Dominique then spoke to me. This dude opened the door. He said, hey, you with Queen Latifah? And I said, no, I'm so honest, I should. And I thought all these, sometimes I still think, like, damn, what would have happened to all this saying, yeah. When he would have let me in, you know, like some kind of comedy from the 80s where, you know, But that usually in the comedy, that's the whole purpose. The dude went down there to try to get backstage. I got asked, was I with like maybe some of her crew or a dancer back up there? I don't know. You know, I promise you, this happened. True story. They asked me, "You with Queen Latifah?" I said, "Nah, man." You know, but I ain't even think about it. Like, damn, I should even go. They would have thrown me out. That was it. You know. But I was like, damn. You know, I would have got at least a little bit back somewhere. You know, who knows? I can imagine the comedy hijinks. You know, like say I would have made it on stage. You know, I can't dance. You know, to know the routines. I ain't no dancer. Would have been funny as hell. But my point is the celebrity worship. We don't. And it's like I said, it's nothing new. Nobody told me that. Well, maybe family members, you know, and that's how things was in the 80s and 90s. The celebrities themselves, you know, the rappers at least, gangster rappers, they you know, get off of that nigga dick. And it wasn't just them. It was, you know, your relatives, the male relatives. You know, they would tell you about jocking, dick riding. You don't do that shit. You know, you can speak. You can, you know, whatever. Oh, what's up? Yeah, all right, shit. All right, man. I like that last album. You know, whatever. That's it. Ain't no, oh my God. You know, even if you saw Michael Jordan, oh my God, you Michael Jordan. Oh, whatever. You know, give him his space. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Mike? And really, you know, I saw one video recently. This dude was trying to say Michael Jordan was an asshole, right? He saw him in the club somewhere. And he, in his own admission, he was in the section, but I guess it's a club without private VIP, in the section with nothing but hoes, nothing but women. And he go over there and ask for an autograph. It's like, that's your story? And you trying to say Mike is an asshole? Why would you go, unless that's one of your homeboys, maybe somebody from high school who wear to sell drugs or whatever. Oh shit, you know, damn, but once he started giving you the cold shoulder, you know, all right, it's time to go, nigga. Why would you go over there and might try to get some pussy from a bunch of them or one of them, whatever, orgy with him? It don't matter. I wouldn't even went over there. I wouldn't even told, hey, that's Michael Jordan. You know, shit, hey man, give me another beer. You know, you tell the bartender. That's it. I'm pretty sure there wasn't no girls going over there because, yeah, he already had like 5 or 6 or whatever. This the dude, he telling the story on YouTube. And he talking about Michael Jordan, an asshole, for, you know, not, or telling him to beat it. Like, he in the club chilling with women. And you go over there and ask for an autograph. Yeah, you acting like one of the women. Like, man, come on, dude. I'm like, that's not, I wouldn't told that story, you know, not, and trying to make Mike look or anybody look bad for that matter. Is like, no, man, why would you go over there? I just don't see the logic behind that. Can I get your autograph? You know, maybe he thought, because it's Mike, maybe a new celebrity who's recently new, yeah, he gonna be happy because it's pumping him up in front of the girls. This fucking Mike. And by then, I forgot what year he said it was, whatever year. Everybody know who he was, so he don't need you to come over there. And he didn't even say he was, you know, trying to pump him up. Like, I get your order. He's not a new young celebrity, athlete, whatever, that he needs people to, I'm looking for the Democrat word, validate him. Yeah, he don't need validation. He don't need that. It's like, why would you go over there? You know, at the most, damn, that nigga, look at the hoes with that nigga. Damn, oh shit. That nigga finna have fun tonight. You know, something like that. That's all you gonna say. You know, Mike. That's it. That's all you gonna say. You ain't gonna say shit. You ain't like, and you really ain't gotta feel intimidated, because all, like I said, if you know women, there's plenty of them that, one, they got too much self, air quotes, to go over there and be a groupie. They ain't going over there. You don't even want one of them girls. You wouldn't even want one of them. You want her. You know, you want to date her now. She had a foursome with Mike and 3 other girls, or 4 other. So, you know, you want the girl and the other girls in the club. I'm trying to tell you. But This sun is just, yeah, it's time to move to the back of this sun. It's roasting my legs. I'm gonna see if it ain't no sun. But anyway, I got start posting these videos. I done made about 5 or 6 of them.